Hi everyone, my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am here with my March TBR. And I swear this is a month where I pick all of the big books and I go for it. So I have 12 books to talk about. 10 I've selected, and 2 are going to be from my booktuber favorites of 2019. I got a new tin. It was for Valentine's Day. Thought this would be perfect, and I actually have room to do stuff, and I don't have my stupid little blue box. So there's that. I think this is perfect for that. So yeah, I have the books here to talk about. 2 of them are coming out in March. I'm filming this early, so they haven't yet come out. I'm trying to be up to date on my videos and not so late. January wrap up. Oh god. Yeah. So I have 2 books that have yet to come out. I'll talk about those first. But like I said, this is going to be a month where it's just all big books. I have nothing under 400 pages, I think. At least so far. I haven't yet picked the 2 out. So yeah, you can pretty much see that there's some, yeah, it's not going to be good for me this month. But I'm trying to just keep it at 12 books. That's 3 a week. I think I can handle that. And a lot of these are that I can get in audio format or ebook format, as well as just reading my physical. So we'll see how that goes. But the first book coming out March 3rd, of course I have to read it, and that is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book in the Last Hours trilogy, and this follows the Children of the Infernal Devices characters. So I'm excited. I have it ever since I found out about it, and it's like 544 pages. So this is going to be fun. And that's not even my most anticipated. No. I mean, of course, my most anticipated book of the year, as well as just of March, has to be, like, the biggest book. And that's House of Earth and Blood, the first book in the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. Did anybody think I wasn't excited for this? I read the first 5 chapters, and I really wasn't, like, invested yet. I mean, obviously it was the first 5 chapters, but I'll tell you, that 5th chapter, I, like, dropped my phone. Not gonna lie. I got the first 5 chapters from NetGalley, thankfully. So yeah, that really, that threw me. And this is 816 pages. That's pre-ordered, so that'll be coming in the first week of March. So those are the 2 that I will be getting sometime in March. Now let's talk about the books I already own that I will for sure be reading. You know, we'll go back first. We'll start here. So, of course, you know, I'm reading the 3 series, the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, the Dark Hunter series, and then the Guild Hunter series. Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward. I am up to, I want to say book 9 it is. Something like that. Yeah, book 9. And that is Lover Unleashed. So this one follows Payne and Manny. Payne is a relatively new character. We've seen her in the last couple of books. Can't wait to see how she interacts with the human doctor, Manny. So, this should be fun. She is a vampire. So, can't wait for that. This one I can get on ebook format from my library, so I'm probably going to end up doing that, because I've been kind of doing that with these. I absolutely love these books. I mean, I wanted to read this month, in February, but I haven't had the time. We'll say that. But I really want to read this soon, so it'll probably be one of the first books I pick up for the month, because, let's be honest, I think a Black Dagger Brotherhood book has been one of the first books I pick up for the month since I pretty much have done this, so there is that. Alright, so the next one, of course, is, the Guild Hunter. Okay, so as I'm filming this, I haven't actually finished or started Archangel's Legion, which is the one I need to read for February. But the next one after that, I want to say Shadows. Yes. Right? Yes. You can see I'm so good at this. Yeah. So, yeah. Archangel's Legion is 6. So, Shadows is 7. And this is actually on its way to me. I just bought it, so hopefully it'll be coming soon. And this one follows... Oh, good. It's still Raphael Elena, right? No? Is that a no? Oh, okay. I guess this is Ash and Javier. Is that how you say his name? Yeah, they didn't look like Raphael Elena, but I'm so hoping it was. But yeah, this is Ash and Javier. I believe they're I want to say they're hunters. So we've been following a lot of like the angels and we've got a vampire, which was Dimitri's book. So now we get more of a hunter book. So okay, see how that goes. At least with Legion, I'm pretty sure that's Elena and Raphael, so I'm excited for that. And then Dark Hunter. Oh, I haven't even told you. So Lover Unleashed is over 500. Yeah, it's just... it's like 530 pages. So this is 530 pages. And then Archangel Shadows is 361 pages. So I actually do have a book that's under 400 pages. That's nice. Now we need to talk about Styx by Sherilyn Kenyon. And this is, I can't tell you what number in the series this is. Actually, you know what, I could. But this follows Styx, which is Acheron's brother and his twin, technically. Can't really go into it without, oh, this is number 22. Okay, couldn't believe I was that far. This is, I can't really go into it without spoiling anything, but yeah, this is Styx's book. Acheron's book was over 800 pages. I think like really close to 900. Styx is 1,000 and something pages. Okay, it's just over 1,000. It's like 1,008 pages. But it's still over 1,000 pages. This thing is a brick. Now, I could get the audiobook from my library for this, and I listened to a little bit of it, and it wasn't bad. I might have to do that with this. We'll see. But I don't know. Like, when I found out I was up to Styx, I was so happy because I really wanted to get to this book because I wanted to know Styx's point of view because he's not the greatest character that you meet. His relationship with Acheron is not a good one. But he's starting to turn over a new leaf. And in this one, you're going to learn more about him. So, I mean, who knows? I might actually end up liking this guy. And I didn't think that was possible. But with Sherilyn Kenyon's characters and her tragic backstories, I probably could. But yeah, I was super happy to find out it was up to this book. And then I looked at the size and I was like, God, please don't be 1,000. It's over 1,000 pages. Okay. So yeah. Can't wait for this, but also like, crap. Alright, now we're up to these books. I figured, because I put a lot of fantasy on this list. And I mean a lot. So I needed a contemporary. So I decided to choose, if I'm being honest, by Emily Wibley. Wibley. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And Austin Stephen Broca. They're an engaged couple, and yeah. I think this is their newest book as of last year. This year they're coming up with another one. I read their first book, Always Never Yours, and I know that was somehow a Shakespeare retelling. I know this is, I want to say a modern retelling of Taming of the Shrew. So this could be good. And it follows Cameron, who is popular and a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. And Cameron doesn't give a shit. but her crush, Andrew, notices, like, he sees her at her worst, and she's trying to, make herself look better for this guy, and we'll see how that goes. That's really all I know about it. It's all I want to know about it. I needed a contemporary to just break up all the fantasy that I'm reading, and I wanted to pick something from my library, and this was pretty much all I had. But I'm really excited for this. I've been really wanting to get to this one soon, so this will be good. And then it's all the sequels. Starsight by Brandon Sanderson. Had to put this on. Skyward. If it's not my favorite book of the year this year, I don't know what will be. But yeah, Skyward was my favorite book of January, and I am so excited to get to Starsight. And I found this at the library, and I was like, I have to pick it up. I have to read it. And of course, it's only over 400 pages. It's like, I think, under 450 pages. That's not that bad considering everything else. So I'm excited for it. The first one went by really quick. I have heard not the greatest things about it, but we'll see. I really love Skyward. I can't wait for Starsight. And then I have The Skyweaver by Kristen Ciccarelli. I needed to get to this book for so long. I've had it on a few TBRs, so I'm finally going to get to this book. This is the third book in the Iskari series, Iskari Companion series. This one follows Sapphire, or Saphir. I call her Sapphire. It's spelled Safire. So, Sapphire. But that's me. And Eris, who's a pirate. Sapphire is a soldier, and I know she's related to the love interest of the last book. Can't remember his name. I'm not great with names as much. Like, I can be, but when I go so far without, like, actually looking at these names, I'll forget. But hopefully they'll be in this book, so I'll remember them. And this one's not too bad. It's over 350 pages. I think is it at 400? It hasn't even reached 400. That's great. It's like 390 pages. So that's another book under 400 pages. That's nice. I'm going to treasure these. But I am really excited to pick this up. I've been really wanting to. I love the first two books. So I can't remember their names, but I remember how much I love them. And then we have Children of Vice and Virtue. Or no. What? What? Children of Virtue and Vengeance. Man, I'm thinking of Gentlemen of Vice and Virtue. Okay, every time I see this, I actually think of that. And it's just too similar. I'm not kidding. Yeah, this is the sequel to Children of Blood and Bone, which I enjoyed. I remember when I first read it, I gave it 5 stars, but upon a reread, it's more of a 4-star read. Hopefully, this will be around the same. I'm hoping a 5-star, but I'm not going to go into it with the highest of expectations. One of the biggest downsides of the first book was the romance, I will say. This book shouldn't have that, so we should be fine. We'll see how this goes, though. So I don't know how I feel about it. I've been waiting for it ever since I finished Children of Blood and Bone the first time, and then it kept getting pushed back and delayed, and so now here we are. I finally have it in my hands. It's not that big. Children of Blood and Bone is pretty big. This also isn't even 400 pages. Oh no, it's like 405 pages. So there we go. I have a pretty decent expectation for this book, but I don't want to go into too high of an expectation just because I don't want to be let down again. So I am excited for this book. Just we'll see how this goes. Alright, you excited for the last one? It's like the biggest one, at least so far. Not Styx big, but pretty big. And it's Heart of Flames by Nikki Palpretto. I am so excited. I loved Crown of Feathers. I loved Crown of Feathers. And when this book was coming out, I was super excited for it. I'm still super excited for it. I can't wait for it. Ugh. This is over 600 pages. Of course it is. This is over 600 pages. But it's gonna be so good. Like, that last book was just so good. I think I gave Crown of Feathers 4.5 stars. So this is going with really high expectations. I'm just excited. Can you tell? I'm so excited. Oh man. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook because I really love the Crown of Feathers audiobook. So I'm just I can't wait. It just came out in February. I can't hold off. So we're gonna read this ASAP. Okay. It is time. It is time to do my favorite booktubers favorites of 2019 picks. I have a whole bunch of them. They're in here. I'm really glad I got this bucket thing to put it in. I did for February read Wolf Song. Loved it. Talk about that in my wrap up. And I still have yet to read Dark Dawn. I'm actually going to sit down and pick this up today. We're going to see how this goes. Yeah. I'm just like really hesitant to pick this up because it's the end of the trilogy and I don't want this to end, but then it's also like I know what's coming and I don't really want to read it. So, but I'm going to sit down and pick it up today and read some, so we're going to see how that goes. But I have a feeling it's going to be like a 4 or 5 star. Let me just tell you, Wolf Song was a 5 star. Absolutely loved it. I'm really hesitant to like even pick 2 out of here because I'm just afraid. But we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to start off with this one. Okay. Oh my god, I'm afraid. What is it? What is it? Oh. It's a thriller. Oh. Okay. It's not the thriller I would have wanted. I mean, it's still one I want, but it's not the one I like would have really wanted. It's still fine because I've heard really, really good things about it. And this is Books and Lala's one of Lala's picks from Books and Lala, and it's Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. This would be my first Riley Sager book. I've heard pretty decent things about his books, so we're gonna see how this goes. But yeah, I think this is about a house, or it's about an apartment. I don't really want to know too much about it. I'm pretty sure this is about like an apartment and there's something going on. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard really good things about it, especially from Lala. So, okay, I guess I'm reading Lock Every Door this month. Okay. I mean, I'm not too upset about that. I'm not upset about that at all, actually, to be completely honest. And it's less than 400 pages. So, that's a plus. So, we have a thriller. My first thriller since starting this. And I have quite a few. Well, I have some in here. I know, to be honest, Turn of the Key would have been the one I really would have wanted to read. I'm really interested in that one. And The Silent Patient also. But Lock Every Door, still really decent. Okay. Alright. I have it. I'm afraid. What is it? Oh no. I was so, like, I knew this was gonna happen. Alright, if you couldn't tell, that was The Astonishing Color of After, which I actually have behind me, but I'm not getting up, so. That was this book. The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X. Arpan. I wanted this for February. It didn't come up. So I still thought about picking it up anyway, but I haven't had the chance to. So here I am. It's over 400 pages. It's almost 500. And this is supposed to like really break me. It's supposed to be about grief and suicide. I know it's about our character who I believe has to go to Taiwan. Is it yeah, she travels to Taiwan to meet her maternal grandparents after her mother dies from committing suicide. So, and I believe her mother is in the shape of a bird. Like, I think it's some magical realism, and our main character believes that her mother has come back and has been reincarnated as a bird. So, yeah. I can't believe. Okay, so hey, I'm happy because I got like my first thriller. That was great. And I've been really, really wanting to read thrillers this month, or not this month, this year. So we're gonna do that, and then The Astonishing Color of After. So I mean, another contemporary that could only be good. So, and technically these both are contemporary. So at least I got contemporaries to just break up all the fantasy. I don't even remember how much fantasy is in here. But I bet there's a lot. So, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this TBR. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye. Happy reading.